Hello everyone, Mr. Hancock here, and welcome to this quick video on how to navigate any of my Blackboard classes and shells. And I say any of them because this can apply for your Comp 1, Comp 2, World Literature, anything of that sort. So I'm not going to go into any specifics about like how to deal with writing or anything like that, or where your reading list is or anything like that. I'm just going to show you generally how to navigate Blackboard. So this will apply for all classes if I'm teaching the class. So you'll notice this is completely different. Blackboard used to look like something way different than this. This is the new one. It's called Blackboard Ultra. This is what all classes have now in the fall. So regardless if you've been with us or not, as a fall 2024, and this may be another semester further down the road, but regardless, this is a new setup. And so I wanted to show you all really quick what it looks like and how to navigate. It's really simple. So what you'll notice here is that you have composition review, comp 1, it doesn't matter, world lit, all of your classes that you have that semester is going to populate here. All the classes will populate right here. So all you have to do is find the right course, okay? So this one today, we're going to click into English Composition 1, Fall 2024, has a date. It's your sections right here. Anytime you have the English or whatever, the letters, your call numbers and the letters, and then the letter here with the A, then 3 numbers, that's your section, okay? So anyway, we're going to go ahead and click into this and navigate around it, all right? And you'll notice over here on the left, too, before we go, there's all kinds of information. Just make sure you click into courses, and then up here, make sure it says Fall 2024 or whatever semester you're in. You can click it, make sure you're in the right semester, all right? Also down here with messages, that's where you can send me or other instructors messages. Just make sure that the instructor wants you to do that. Some instructors do not want you to send messages in this here. So make sure you talk to your instructor about how they want the messages to go through. Now, when you come down here, anyway, we'll go back into AO15 now, Comp 1. All right, here we are. So when you click into this, all of these should look very similar, if not nearly the same, I guess. You'll notice over here, there's information about your instructor, it's me, and some of these may be a little different, like roster. You can view everyone in the class. Some classes have that turned off. Actually, this is not student view. Hang on, let me go to student view. There we go. Now, this is what it's going to look like for you. That's what I thought. When I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. Here we are. So when you come in here, information about the instructor, it says you can email me here if you want. If you click that, it'll allow you to do so. You can check your attendance and view course and institution tools if you need. And up here, you have your content, the calendar for everything that's coming due. When you click that, I like to click month so I can just see everything that's due that month, as you can see. Here we are today. You have an assignment due by Friday. So anyway, announcements. Here is where if there's any time I have any kind of communication with the class, like, hey, class is canceled, or hey, I'm going to be late, or hey, we're going to, don't forget to bring this assignment, or here's a link to what we talked about in class, anything at all, it will come through this announcement tab. But it will also get sent to your email, your Pulaski Tech email. So please be sure to visit that, all right? And make sure you check your email daily, consistently through the day too. Here's discussions. If you were an online class, you will see discussions in here. If not, that will probably disappear and you won't see that. Here's the gradebook. When you go to the gradebook, right now we only have one thing available. It's a course agreement form quiz. I'll show you that in a minute. But as we have work, it will add in items and due dates, grade, if there's any feedback, if there's a rubric. It'll have a percentage column, everything like that. So this is your grade book. It's my grade book. There's nothing other than this. You'll never have to ask me what's your grade, but I always encourage you to ask why your grade is what it is. And don't worry about groups. That should be gone too. So mainly your tabs that you need to know are content, calendar, announcements, grade book, and maybe discussion. It depends on if it's an online class or not, okay? If it's a webinar online, you'll see discussions. If it's a traditional class, you won't see discussions, okay? Now, let's go back over here to content. This is where all the main content is. Obviously, it's in the course content tab. So when you come here, the first thing you want to do is click right here where it says Start Here. Once you do that, you'll notice in Blackboard things populate under it, all right? So you'll notice when you hit it, it'll populate under it. So here we are. The first thing you see is the syllabus. Read the syllabus, everybody. Read it. Help, I've never taken Blackboard. And a lot of this stuff is in the syllabus too. It's course schedules, course descriptions, technology requirements, all of this stuff. But at the bottom of it is a course agreement form quiz. Please do that. If you don't do that within the first 2 weeks, you will be dropped. So we don't drop you, and you'll notice this in your attendance policy in the syllabus. We can't drop you for not attending. You'll just end up getting an F, all right, if you just stop coming. So I always tell students, if you're done and you don't want to do the class anymore, let me know. It's not going to hurt my feelings, but I can help you out, help you to get out of the class without getting an F on your transcript, okay? So please let me know if you're done and you want out and you don't know how to get out. Like I said, not going to hurt my feelings or offend me. I just want to help you make sure you do it the right way. I've done it myself. I know how it is. But if you don't and you just disappear, you will stay in the class on the roster and you'll receive an F on your transcript, which you cannot get rid of. Now, that's the point. We can't drop you, for that, for just not showing up. However, in the first couple of weeks, we have to report our attendance. And if you don't show up for the first 2 weeks, you will be dropped out of the class as a no-show, as someone who just never attended. But I will say, though, that for everybody, it's not just physical attendance. It's like not just coming to class or not just logging into Blackboard once. You have to actually complete an assignment as well. So that's one thing why this is important. Please do the course agreement quiz. Get into Blackboard, do the course agreement quiz, and you'll be safe from that, all right? Now, that's the Start Here. So do what it says, Start Here. Under that's faculty information. When you click this, it gives you a little bit of information about me. Just know that I'm not a robot. You'll notice here, mark as complete. See, boom, I did that. That's a really neat new feature we have now. If you need help with the Blackboard support team, you can do that. You can click that. There's nothing in that. There should have been a link to that. I can fix that later. Now, resources for students, anything you need at all. Learning Assistance Center, Collaboration Center for tutoring, food pantry, library, student organizations, anything at all, bus passes, academic calendar, catalog, student handbook, everything you could possibly need in that sense, we got it right there, okay? See, I can mark that now as completed. Now, this is what matters. This is where all the main content is, okay? So when I click course content, this is where you'll see everything populate. Now, all of my classes, whether it be at Comp 1, Comp 2, World Lit, I have units, okay? And every unit is broken into about 4 weeks apiece, okay? So right here, you'll see this is for Comp 1. It's Unit 1, the narrative essay. For Comp 2, it'll be a different unit, but it'll still say Unit 1. World Lit, it'll still say Unit whatever. So when you click that, it populates again under it, okay? And now it's just going to go deeper into this rabbit hole in a way, okay? So as you click into this, narrative essay handouts, I'm going to click that. Now it's going to open up and give me a stack of information. Now, if this is a traditional class, you're not expected to read all this stuff up front, but this is where you'll find the information that we will access in class, including the instructions for the assignment. More handouts, same thing. Got some more handouts there. If there is a video, you'll see it looks like a paperclip link, And that's it. So whatever happens that week, and so like if this is a traditional class, it'll just be Unit 1, it'll just be provided like this, okay? That's it. And as we go to class in person, we'll look at this information, we'll talk about it, I'll tell you we'll look in the next day and so on. So we keep up with all that information, what we do weekly, while we're in class. Now, if this is an online class, say for instance I'm doing my World Lit online, so let me see if I can get out of this and show you that. So let's just say it's a world literature class online. And it doesn't have to be World Lit Online. It could be Comp 1 online, Comp 2 online, doesn't matter. Here we are. Week 1. You'll see that, okay? Sometimes it'll be broken up into a unit and then week 1. So when I click this here, this is for the reading for week 1. Has lecture notes, videos about it, and a link to a discussion. Okay? So you'll notice that typically for an online class, you'll open up the week and you'll have a checklist usually. I don't have a checklist on this one, but a checklist that says this is what we'll do this week. A lecture notes, so when you click that, it will give you more handouts. Then you'll have a couple of videos, typically. And then you'll make sure you do your reading. And then, boom, there's your discussion right there, okay? And so on. Now, typically, I should have something on here that says exactly what to read. I'll need to check on that for sure. It should be up in your, maybe your schedule up here. But regardless, it'll tell you what to read. It'll tell you, and so on. So this week, for instance, we're reading Kant, What is Enlightenment? That is like an essay. It's not a book or a big, long story. So you'll read the entire thing, okay? That's it. Read the entire, What is Enlightenment essay. And then you do the discussion post. That's it. If there's an exam, you'll see an exam for that week in there as well, okay, y'all? So that's how the online class works there, and it's very similar to what the traditional class is. You click into the unit, you click into the week. If it's traditional, we'll discuss what we're going to cover in class while we're in class. If it's online, everything will be broken up weekly, okay? Now, I will tell everybody, I don't care if it's traditional, if it's online, I don't care. You start this stuff when everything opens up. All content will open up on Monday at 1 a.m., and everything that is due that week will be due that following Friday by 11:59 p.m., okay? Weekends off. There's nothing due on the weekends. Everything should be done. I am hard to get a hold of on the weekends. I am easy to get a hold of during the week. So your content, just like a traditional class, stuff starts at the beginning of the week, the business week, and ends at the end of the business week, Friday night. So make sure you don't wait till Friday to start your work, okay? So please take advantage of it early in the week so it's easier than done at the end of the week, okay? So that's navigation in Blackboard, y'all. And obviously this video is going to be posted up here real high too. So online courses too, like World Lit. If it's a comp, I provide the materials. But if you're World Lit, you want it says access my course materials, hit that link. And it will show you what your books are. And there they are. You click it. It gives you the option to get it, print, or whatever. And also on here we have a one book that's not going to show up. It's Frankenstein. I'll tell you about it later. But anyway, y'all, regardless of that, that is how online classes work with Mr. Hancock here, okay? But not just online classes. It's also how traditional classes work with Mr. Hancock. Like when you come down here. And there it is, y'all. So again, if you have any questions, if you need anything, let me know. But mainly at the beginning of the week, the first week of classes is used for all of us to be able to get into Blackboard, get into our email, be comfortable with how it works, get in there, get lost, find your way out, just get comfortable with the system. That's what we really, really want to do. Okay, everybody? So if you need me, reach out with an email. Look at the syllabus. Definitely read the syllabus. There's a lot of important information in there. Okay, y'all? And if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll see you later.